Welcome to Oxford Skills World, listening with speaking. Over the next few minutes, I will take you on a step-by-step tour of the series, which helps you develop your students' listening and speaking skills. I'll be using the Level 2 student book for this tour. Each level of listening with speaking has 6 topics, and each topic is divided into 2 units. A large picture introduces each topic and relates to the ideas students will explore in both units. In this case, the topic is time. With these pages, you can prepare students for what they will learn and think about throughout the 2 units. Knowing what they are going to do helps students feel in control of their learning. With the My Goals section, students can easily see what they are going to listen to and speak about and what strategies they're going to develop. Have students review these goals so that they have a clear idea of what they will focus on. The questions on this page are based on the picture, the topic, and students' own prior knowledge. Use these questions to prepare students for the activities in the 2 units. This will help boost their interest in the topic. Each unit within a topic is organized in a way that will help students build the necessary vocabulary to understand the listening passages and develop listening strategies that they will be able to use in the classroom and outside of it. The Get Ready to Listen page introduces the new vocabulary, or keywords, that are important for the unit's main listening passage. Use a variety of games and activities to help students practice using these words. For example, first, have students practice recognizing the meaning of the words by looking at the pictures and listening to the audio. You can read the words aloud too and point to the words as you say them. Then, encourage students to say the words with you. Finally, ask them to write down the new words in their picture dictionary at the end of their book. The activities on the Get Ready to Listen page help students prepare for and better understand the content of the listening passages. So it is important to focus on the activities before listening to a passage. The listening goal at the top of the Listen page emphasizes the importance of the listening strategies. In each unit, present this goal and briefly discuss it with your students to make sure they understand. Do they already use the strategy in their own language? If so, when? The first activity on the Listen page helps students put the listening goals into practice step by step. Before you play the main listening passage in Activity B, ask students to look at the 2 pictures and notice the differences. In this way, they will be more prepared to choose the correct one based on the listening passage. After the first listening, put students into pairs to check their answers. Then do whole class feedback. Next, have students look at the more detailed comprehension task. This usually involves ordering sentences or deciding whether statements are true or false. Ask students to check how much of this task they can complete before they listen to the passage again. Finally, students listen again to check whether their guesses are correct, and then they complete the rest of the task. Before whole class feedback, have students check their answers in pairs. Next, on the Understand pages, students apply the listening strategy in groups and on their own. This encourages student communication and collaboration, and is an important step in developing learner autonomy. Use the activities on these pages to boost students' comprehension of the listening passage and the language used within it. Before each listening activity, read aloud the first question of the task to the students. You can also write it on the board and answer it as a class to give students an example of what they need to do. Then, give students a minute to read the rest of the questions quietly to themselves. This will give students an idea of what they need to listen for when they hear the passage again. Once students have completed the task individually, put them into pairs to discuss their ideas, help each other, and gain confidence about their answers. Then check their answers as a class and praise them for good answers. Students finish each unit by using I can statements to reflect on their use of the listening goals. Have students think about their goals and decide if they have achieved them or not. Use this opportunity to talk to students individually so that they feel they can be open and honest. If any students think they have not reached their goals, identify how you will address this with the student or with the class as a whole. This form of self-assessment helps students reflect on their progress, and this reflection encourages further independent thinking and learning. The end of each topic provides students with a listening check. These pages remind students of the listening goals. But, more importantly, the listening check provides students with another opportunity to develop their goals. Listening to a topic can lead naturally to speaking about it, and each topic closes with 2 pages that are focused on speaking. These pages, and the strategies within them, prepare students to speak in different contexts, and the activities and tips on these pages support students as they think about the language they will use and get ready to speak. Finally, each topic has corresponding workbook pages in the back of the book, and these provide students with more opportunities to develop strategies and improve their comprehension. You can assign different workbook exercises to different students, depending on the needs of each student. Some students may need more practice on listening comprehension, while others may need to work on vocabulary. Depending on time, students can do this in class or as homework.